Good evening. OCA Media is proud to bring you this exciting Panther volleyball match tonight. The Panthers host the Elkhorn Elks in this regional semifinal matchup. I'm Ben Baker along with
William Mayo.
and we'll be bringing you all of tonight's action right here on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports. This exclusive broadcast of Panther volleyball is brought to you in part by these fine sponsors: the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play;
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all of Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today.
Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, working to strive a safer, more nurturing community for young people to thrive.
One Community Bank, Shackford Heating and Cooling, Stone Health, JL Richards Prime Meats and Catering, and Wisco Industries. Well, Will, we have a super exciting matchup tonight. Me and Will got the privilege of going down and talking to the coaches from Elkhorn earlier tonight, and I think both teams are extremely ecstatic for the matchup that we're looking forward to tonight. Elkhorn coaches are super glad that their team their Elkhorn coaches say that their team has come back much stronger this year. Last year, they graduated 0 seniors. So the seniors that you are seeing play tonight have been playing together for the past 2 years. So this team is about a 2 to 3 year old team for everybody. They've known each other for around 2 to 3 years. As we don't have any freshmen on the team, it's all juniors and seniors with the exception of one sophomore, and that's Sadie Coons. So walking into that environment, of course, is heavy, and we are super much looking forward to a great night tonight. But while we're on that topic, we're going to go off of some stats real quick, and that is one of the kills that we're seeing from both teams tonight is Liza Studebaker with 133 kills, and then Haley Conley with 224. So off of Elkhorn's leading side, on paper, from what we can see, they are more likely to win this match according to statistics. But then we go over to ranks, and we see that Elkhorn is currently ranked 143, Oregon ranked 139 in the state of Wisconsin. In Division I, Elkhorn is ranked 58, Oregon is ranked 56. Oregon currently has a record of 18-21, as Elkhorn has a record of 21-11. So with that being said, we're going to have an amazing matchup tonight. We are looking forward to it. We're looking forward to see what these girls are going to be doing. And we are going to get started here with the national anthem.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to Oregon High School for tonight's WIAA Regional Volleyball match between the Elks of Elkhorn and your Oregon Panthers. Elkhorn High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Sports Administrator Brittany Spencer Grant, Good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join us in the singing of our national anthem. And now for your starting lineups. First, our visitors from Elkhorn. Number 20, a senior setter, Marky Pedersen. Number 2, a senior outside hitter, Lila Ranson. Number 23, a senior middle hitter, Kyron Lyle. Number 13, a senior outside hitter, Courtney Rumor. Number 7, a junior outside hitter, Haley Connolly. Number 6, a junior middle hitter, Ellie Jacobson. And your libero, a junior, number 5, Ayla Saunders. Elkhorn is coached by Kiara Stilling, assisted by Alyssa Ash, Amber Pedersen, and Asia Peterson. And now for your Oregon Panthers. Number 10, a senior middle blocker, Jordan Elsner. Number 17, a freshman middle blocker, Allie Mamaro. Number 8, a senior outside hitter, Evelyn Lavoy. Number 16, a junior middle blocker, Avery Nelson. Number 6, a senior setter, JC Andrews. Number 3, a senior defensive specialist, Devin Howard. And your libero, number 2, senior Alexis Fields. Oregon is coached by Kelsey Stilson, assisted by Megan Weiss-Lund, Maddie Ahrens, Kathy Mentink, and Brooke Budkowski.
And we are back, Panthers, with the energy in Panther Stadium, higher than I've seen it in a long time. We're looking forward to an exciting matchup, as I'm sure you guys saw on your televisions just after the national anthem. Verona's volleyball team decided to pull up and watch the game tonight. For those of you guys that do not know, the winner of tonight's game will be going up against Verona at Verona within the next couple of weeks here. I'm not exactly sure what the timeline on that game is, but they're doing their work. They're doing some scouting. They're looking forward to it. Couple notes that me and Will got is number 23 for Elkhorn Elks.
He's 18 feet tall.
Is very tall. There's not really another way to put that. She's sitting down right now. She'll, I'm sure, join us here in a second. Oh, I apologize. No, she is out there. Well, I thought that was number 20, but yeah, but she's about middle net, so she's taller
like
than.
Her head's at the middle of the net.
She's taller than Lila Davis, me, Will, and Jordan Elsner.
Whoa. I don't know if she's taller than me. Like that's up in the air right now. We'd have to go down there and check. But
Absolutely.
That's probably the most annoying thing about this is that there will be someone who's extremely tall.
Yeah,
and there's not going to be a height on there.
Yeah, we don't have a height on our team to combat with her exactly, so it's going to be a super interesting game.
Yeah.
However, we got Marky Pedersen starting us off tonight with the serve. She's going to serve that one over Alexis Fields to put it up. Over to Andrews. Evelyn the Void and knock it down for the first points of the game on top of the Kyrene Lill. The tall,
very tall
middle hit. Fields now up to serve. Fields to serve to 17. Up to Rumor. And that is going to be a mistake off of Ranson. Looks like that ball was just a little bit shy there.
Yeah, that one just kind of went down directly and not a little over and then down.
Yeah. Fields again with the serve. Put this one up and over to number 7, Conley. She's going to get a redemption shot.
Oh.
That's going to be
Up.
Avery put it over. Avery with the block.
That one goes right down off the hit from the 18-footer.
The 18-footer, Kyrene Lill.
Yeah. It was almost the exact same hit as the first point of the game. It was the same thing, but just for the other team.
Lila Ranson up to serve. And that's going to be out on her with a strong call from Evelyn Lavoie. Oregon currently leads 3-1. We have a substitution coming in for Oregon. We have J.C. Andrew and Allie Mamero going out, as we have number 7, Riley Anderson, and number 8, Evelyn Lavoie. Sorry, not number 8, Evelyn Lavoie. Number 15, Avery Johnson coming in.
Avery squared is not in the game, which is what he's trying to say.
Yep. Strong serve off of Anderson is going to pop up and get sent over by number 7, Conley.
Up.
And that one's going to be up and over by Avery Nelson. It's going to go up again, and
Net
they're going to
violation.
call net violation, I believe,
7.
on number 7.
Yep. I didn't know if that was 25 or 7 at first.
No.
I'm like, is there number 25 on this team? But
There
no,
is
it just
not.
skips from 23 to 32.
Now we're getting a serve here from number 7, Riley Anderson. Anderson's
That
going to put
looks
that
in.
one right
Yeah.
next to Aliyah Saunders, and she's going to call it out but be incorrect.
That one was too low. Well, it was too low for them. It was perfect for Oregon.
Anderson against with the serve.
Oh,
That one's going to get sent over by Saunders. You usually don't see that right off the bat. And that one's going to be a good kill down from Conley. Like I said earlier, Conley and Studebaker are kind of going to be the biggest deciders of this game, with Conley with 224 kills and Studebaker with 133. I'm interested to see who's going to come out on top between the two. We got Kyrene Little up to serve. Lavoie That one's going to get down by Avery Nelson, and that is going to be a point, Elkhorn.
Just sent right back at him by Conley, I believe, for Elkhorn. But that was that's a great way to come back after you accidentally hit the net and your team lost the point, and you just go right back and score 2 more for them.
Get right back in the game. It's a great mindset to have. That one's going to get popped up by Anderson. Over Lavoie. Up by Pedersen. And that's going to be a kill coming off of Conley again.
She just scored 3 straight points. That's awesome. She's locked in.
She's definitely going to be a big competitor here for Oregon.
She's brought this game back to a 1-point game now. Pretty crazy.
Kyrie Little again with the serve. Put that over to Lavoie. Pop out by Anderson. Over by Nelson. That one's going to go up by Pedersen. Over by number 13, Rumor. Little back and forth from Oregon as Howard's going to send that one over. Lil over to Pedersen.
Oh,
and a little confusion there is it looks like between Lil and Jacobson, they weren't able to figure out whose ball that was.
Yeah, there was like 3 people going down there for it, and no one actually went for it. So then Kyron Lil just went in and went after it, but it wasn't enough. Absolutely. It was too late.
Let's get Evelyn Lavoie up here to serve. And she's going to send that one out.
Okay, here we go. Jocelyn Rosencrantz getting ready to serve.
Rosencrantz over. Weird hit off Studebaker. And that one's going to end up going over by Nelson.
That was a great save by Anderson.
It was. And that was a great attempt off of Anderson. That ball was coming down hard and fast. And she went to the floor as quickly as she could, but unfortunately it wasn't quick enough.
Yeah. The other team's own number 7 just sent that right back at him.
Absolutely. Rosencrantz again with the serve. That one's going to go over to Fields. Popped over by Anderson. I don't even know if she was mean to do that, honestly. And that was going to be sent into the net by number 11, Sadie Coons. Avery Nelson now up to serve. Nelson will send that one over to Schwent. Schwent over. Lavoie. That one's going to go over to Anderson. Over. Popped up. Girls are calling it loud, and Lavoie's going to be the first one to call that out.
It's been great hustle from both teams. You're seeing a lot of bodies flying at the ground trying to make sure they hit it.
Absolutely.
Or they don't get scored on.
Nelson will send that one over to Schwent. Popped up.
Blocked
off of Avery and number 10 for Oregon, Jordan Elsner.
That was a good block, and it didn't go out. It hit right at the line, which made it in. Nelson.
That was a beautiful little tap over off of Studebaker there.
I thought the one was just going to hit the net, but she sent it right back down at him. They didn't get the opportunity to hit the net yet.
You gotta understand the amount of pressure here from both teams. This could be their last game, or this could be a lot of games coming out.
Yeah.
And, of course, as I say that, Haley Conley calls that one out. We're going to see our first timeout coming from Elkhorn. That was a lot quicker than I think both teams were expecting that timeout to take, but Oregon was able to take a quick lead by 5 points, bringing that just way too much of a lead to start in the first set. With that being said, this exclusive broadcast of Panther Volleyball is brought to you in part by these fine sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all of Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, working to ensure a safer and more nurturing community for young people to thrive. One Community Bank, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering, and Wisco Industries. Please let these organizations know that you appreciate their support of Panther sports programs like this. And if you are looking to donate, please contact Paul at OCAmedia.com. And that is going to be the end of the serving streak for Avery Nelson. on a call a little bit past that line there.
Yeah, they did score 5 in a row. It was tied at 6-6.
It was time.
It was tied, but, now that run is over.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they can pick it back up.
All right, number 7, Haley Conley, up to serve. That one's going to go out. Great call off of Oregon. Looks like we have substitute J.C. Andrew coming in for number 16, Avery Nelson, and we have number 17 coming in for number 7, and that is going to be Allie Mamro and Riley Anderson subbing in. And, of course, Haley Lamont just came in as well for Elkhorn.
I think Lamont was Fred Sanford's son's name on the Sanford and Son show, if anyone remembers that. It's definitely going to be my older viewers.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And we're going to see a lot of action just after that first portion.
It was saved.
We're going to call that a pancake off of the refs. Andrews with a nice little slide over. Another pancake off the libero. Lavoie up to Andrews. Studebaker over. Libero up. And that one's going to be over by Ranson. Andrews just to send over with the fake. And we're going to see Saunders running all over the court right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Seeing a lot of back and forth action from all these girls.
Someone's got to hit it over.
Saunders over. Lavoie to save. Andrews up. Elsner to tap it over.
Oh, it's up.
And that one's going to go up. And that's going to be almost end of the – that one's going to be almost end of the set. So not end of the set. Lavoie
oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
And they're going to call that a net violation on Elkhorn, and Oregon's going to get the point after a long, hard-fought volley. That was beautiful
insane.
Right there.
Huge shout-out to Saunders for – I think that's the libero's name, Saunders for Elkhorn. She had 2 pancakes in a row and then a few other saves. Like, I was ready to just call the volley over.
Absolutely. Saunders, that one's going to go up to Rosencrantz. And that was going to be blocked off of number 17, Allie Mamro, and number 4, Eliza Studebaker.
Yeah, I believe somebody touched it. Number 8 touched it last as it was going out.
We have, in my opinion, that the dream front row up. We have Mamro, Studebaker, and Elsner. Some of the tallest players on the team. They can deliver some heat off, and they can not only deliver some heat, but they can screw some powerful blocks. And that one's going to be out by number 2, Lila Ranson.
It's now 14-7.
Looks like that point was given to
Oregon. So somebody.
No, that point was not given to Oregon. That point
was
taken to Elkhorn.
So someone must have hit it out or touched it as it was going out.
That must have been touched as it was going out because Lila Ransom was the last one to hit it for Elkhorn. That means one of our front row girls must have hit it. That was going to be served over by Saunders. Picked up Andrews. Over Mamro, the freshman. That one's going to come down a little shy.
That was just a little higher. We would have had it.
Saunders once again with the serve. Saunders up. Over. Andrews. Back to Studebaker. Studebaker delivering the power. That one's going to deflect off of number 2, Lila Ranson, and number 23, Kieran Little.
Number 3, Devin Howard.
And now we got, as Will likes to call Mrs. Nonchalant.
Yeah.
In. You can see once she starts serving, she shows no emotion whatsoever. She keeps her head in the game. She stays focused.
I think the most emotion we've ever seen her have was when they won that last game. I think that was it.
Yep, when they won senior night. I think that's correct. And that one's going to be great save off of the libero, number 2, Alexis Fields. Fortunately, that ball just didn't end up high enough to be caught by anybody else.
And number 13, Courtney.
Now we have number 20, Marky Pedersen, up to serve. Pedersen's up. Now it's over Fields. Andrews. Over by the freshman. That one's going to get in between number 4, Haley Lamont, and number 20, Marky Pedersen. It's going to go right in between them. Both of them kind of looked at each other at the end like, yeah, I thought that was your ball. I don't know what's going on. But, yep, that was help of our associate principal, Mr. Brad Ashmore.
Yeah, that ball went into the hallway.
He's going to need a hall pass then.
Exactly. Do they use those again?
Yes, we are.
Ah, dang.
Number 2, Alexis Fields to serve for Oregon. And that one's going to go out off of number 5, Saunders. And I think somebody else was involved. I believe it was
Yeah,
number 4.
Haley Lamont was also
Yes.
down there. They both went for it at the same time, but
Looks like it was just a bad deflection off of both parties. Let's see if
Yeah.
they fixed that. And look at that. They
it
fixed
almost
it
happened
right
again.
They fixed it, though, right again. Lamont was able to
Wow.
back off. Saunders could pick it up. And heavy heat coming off of Lavoie.
Jeez.
That ball was set up
Heavy hitters
perfectly
tonight.
for her. And we're going to see another timeout coming off of Elkhorn. Definitely a well-needed timeout right now. We're seeing Oregon lead by 8 in the first set of the game, and we're seeing strong numbers coming off of not only Lavoie, but also great serves coming off of Howard, putting confusion on Elkhorn players. But, of course, to focus on Elkhorn here just for a second, Saunders had that great volley there about 2 or 3 volleys ago. I
That
think
was
it
insane.
She was able to save the volley 2 times by pancaking the ball, and then she saved it another time by running out, popping it up and over the net. That was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play right there. That was great athleticism.
That was great hustle and knowledge to get after it and not just give up on the play.
Absolutely.
Never gave up on it for a second.
Absolutely, and that's something I'm really liking that I'm seeing from both Elkhorn and Oregon's side is they don't stop playing until they hear the whistle. And then even after they hear the whistle, they'll still play just a little bit more until they're sure that it's done. Fields is going to send that one over, number 4, Lamont. That one's going to get up by Pedersen.
Oh.
Sent strong over by number 13, Courtney Rumor. A little bit too strong nose. That one's going to go out of bounds.
That one was a little high. The athletic director got it, which is good. That one was someone wearing moss on their head. Huh. Interesting.
It's camo night tonight. It's a ghillie suit.
Huh.
Absolutely. Lavoie to pop that one up to Andrews. Andrews with the fake out, and that's going to be shy of Marky Pedersen.
Andrews has done the fake a couple times. She did it twice in the long volley we were just talking about. And this time it landed and then got him a point, which is always what you love to see.
Absolutely, and I think Elkhorn's going to pick super quickly up on that. I know we've seen it from previous teams. When Andrews can get away with the fake the first set, maybe even the second. After that, she's not getting away with it, and she knows it. So she uses it to her advantage. She'll do a fake on the fake. I don't know if you've noticed that. So
Yes, I have seen that. Well, she'll do a fake like she's faking it, but then it's a regular one.
Yeah. Now we have number 2, Lila Ranson, up to serve. Senior for Elkhorn. She's going to put that one over. Lavoie up. Fields. Lavoie down, and that one's going to come and hit the net just a little bit too quickly.
Hopefully she can heat up in this set. That's her second one in a row that she's hit the net. So hopefully she gets back in it.
Ranson, Lavoie, up to Andrews. And that one's going to go from the freshman, Mamero, and the freshman's going to be able to take it over.
Subs for both teams. Number 3 has like the legging sock combination of softball.
Who?
Number 3, Aubrey Schwent.
Schwent, yep.
Schwent, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And that one's going to be a serve over off of Anderson. It's going over to Saunders. Up, up, and over by Kyrene Little. I heard that slap.
Yeah.
That sounded like it hurt just a bit.
Think she's going to serve it? Yep, she is.
Absolutely. Kyrene Little, she's got the height on Oregon and on Elkhorn. That was Anderson up over to Lavoie. Lavoie, power hit down, but that one's going to be blocked off of 7 and 6.
Well, yeah, that's point Oregon.
That's me point Oregon as that block went out of bounds. Lavoie.
Yeah. Hopefully she hits this one over the net. She's got this. We believe in her.
Lavoie up to serve. Well, she was able to get the last one over the net. One just went out of bounds. So, and that's going to be perfect. And look at that. That was actually a beautiful serve. That fell just short of Schwent. And she actually ended up hitting that. I believe that was the wrong direction because I saw Marky Pedersen having to run after it there.
Yeah, it was supposed to go up, but instead it went right.
Lavoie over. Lavoie with a little bit too much power.
First serve was really good.
First serve was beautiful off of Lavoie there. I don't think that could have ended much differently except if it was just straight to the floor.
Yeah, she's going to have to put some water on it to take a little pepper off it, if you know what I mean.
Now we're going to have number 9. Sorry, not number 9. Number 8, Jocelyn Rosencrantz.
Oh, wow.
Lavoie up. This one's going to go over off of Anderson. That one's going to get put up and over off of number 7, Conley. And
something is called.
We're getting point called Oregon.
I don't know.
Looks like they're calling the net here.
I saw him waving his flag, and then I saw Andrews getting off the bench to point to the other official to look at him.
Coach for Elkhorn's very heated right now. She's shrugging her shoulders and everything. She's not impressed with this call even a little bit.
Not gonna lie, I have no idea what happened.
I believe they called a net violation
Did they?
As she went over to hit it down. I believe her hand hit the net on the way down. Now we're going to have number 16, Avery Nelson, to serve.
Avery Squared is in the game. Oh, hold on. Something. Oh, there we go.
Whistle wasn't blown. That's what happened. See, they're excited to play. They weren't even. I think Avery was about to serve that even before the whistle happened.
Yeah, and then that's why they all stopped and then looked around and looked at her. Like, what happened?
Now we're going to see Avery Nelson come out for Alexis Fields. And as we see Haley Conley up to serve for Elkhorn now. Ranson back in for the Elkhorns. Conley over. Lavoie. Anderson.
Oh.
Powerhouse off Studebaker. That's going to be 2 great saves in a row off of Fields and Lavoie. Lavoie's save, unfortunately, is going to go more toward the cheer section than it will to her own players. But that was a beautiful, beautiful play right there off of those 2 girls.
Yeah, no. If someone was over there, that definitely would have been able to be saved. But unfortunately, it was just her back there.
Absolutely. Haley Conley's going to send this one to Lavoie. Studebaker. Lavoie is sending it over. And that one's going to get popped up off of the libero. Not Conley. Sent over Renson. Avery to send it down for it to fall short. Number 7, Haley Conley.
The lefty ends the set.
And that is going to be the lefty to end the set for Oregon, letting Oregon lead 1-0. And this is going to be an exciting game so far. Once again, I'm Ben Baker along with
William Mayo.
And we'll be right back. And me and Will Mayo are back, of course, from that nice little break.
Indeed. Hopefully Elkhorn is also back because they played good. Obviously, they did play good.
They had a lot of really good plays. Like I think me and Will are going to talk about probably for the rest of the night. Saunders had 3 great plays in a row. Just constantly getting down, hammering down on that, and
the head coach for their team is also really tall. I just saw her standing next to Saunders when you said her name. I was looking for where is she? And then I'm just seeing her
Well, we walked over and we talked with her. She ain't short.
Yeah, she was sitting down when we walked over though. So, and we don't have heights, so we can't try to make a comparison to Saunders' height to her height. They should have coaches' heights on here. That'd be funny.
That would be funny. Coach's height, 6'2". Dude, you should be playing volleyball too.
Yeah. Nonchalant, getting ready to serve.
Devin Howard. That one's going to send to the far back of the court as number 4, Haley Lamont's going to call that one. And Elkhorn's going to lead 1-0 in the second set. Now we have number 20, Marky Pedersen, up to serve. Put that one over. That one's going to go to Lavoie. Called up by Andrews, sent over Anderson. Sorry, not Anderson, Mamero. That one's going to be sent up by Saunders and sent over by number 13, Rumor. And that one's going to go great save off Lamont, and that one's going to just fall short of number 20, Marky Pedersen.
She just got dunked on by Jordan Elsner, which you'd love to see.
Wrong sport, Will.
That's basically what just happened. If you have 2 hands on a ball and then just throw it right down on them, you just got dunked on. Any sport. I saw this football player dunk on a ref with a football.
I saw that too.
That was awesome.
Fields to send that one far and strong back. That one's going to stay in play, though.
That's out.
And looks like Lavoie and Howard were able to call that one out very quickly.
Yeah, but Elkhorn has played really good. Like the play, me and Ben said, we keep talking about. But that seems like it's more individual. They need to play as a team if they want to come back and win this game.
That one's going to sent over Field. And that one's
a
little confusion happening up in the front. Ball's going to go over now, going to go over by Mamero. That one's going to sent up by Pedersen. Howard with a great save there. Lavoie over, trying to find the open spot. Ranson did a barrel roll on the ground. Great block off of the front row. Number 8, Lavoie, and number 16, Avery Nelson.
Yeah, that was a great hit by her to get it in the area where nobody was. Everyone was also all off to the right. No one was in the left. That was a great hit by her to get them a wide open point.
Fields preparing to serve. And looks like Saunders is just going to tap that one the wrong direction. I'm starting to realize that the Verona players that are currently sitting right beneath us are taking notes. So
I'm seeing them take some videos.
For those of you guys that are just now joining us, Verona's volleyball team's currently sitting in front of us, doing some scouting reports. Like I said earlier, and I'll say it again. Whoever wins this game will play Verona first within the next few weeks. I'm not exactly sure what the timeline is on that, but it should be a very interesting game. Sent over by Mamero, powerhouse. Now it's going to go off Pedersen. Sent over with 13, Rumor. Andrews up. Lavoie hitting it strong and over.
Wow,
and that one's going to go outside of the pillar, making that Oregon's ball. But other than that, that was a great recovery hit off of number 13, Courtney Rumor.
Yeah, and that was a great save originally by Haley Lamont. For her to just hit it so it didn't fly immediately into their corner.
Fields up and over. That one's going to be Pedersen taking it over. Andrews up. Lavoie trying to just tap it over, but it looks like number 23, Kyrene Liu, and number 13, Courtney Rumor, are able to stop that ball from crossing the net. Now we got number 2, Lila Ranson up to serve.
There's some talking. Found it. Oregon side is talking. I was going to say there should be somebody talking to an official somewhere. I'm like, because there's this long pause. Yep, all good. Here we go.
Perfect. Ranson. Up and over. Howard over to Andrews.
Up.
That one's going to be Mamero to send it to the far back corner of the court, but unfortunately that was a little too far. That one's going to go out of bounds.
That was indeed a great set by J.C. Andrews, though. It's a great pass. Toss up for a teammate.
Yeah, absolutely. Ranson's going to go at it again with a serve. Ranson is going to hit the net, unfortunately, making that Oregon's point. Oregon leading 6-3 in the second set.
All right, we've got Anderson getting ready to serve for Oregon.
Anderson's going to send this one up. That one's going to go over very quickly off Elkhorn's side, so they're not going to give it a second. Anderson. And now it's just going to get dropped down by number 16, Avery Nelson.
Great hit by Nelson just to tap it over.
Absolutely.
Looked like it was going hard and far, but it was just a little nice tap over.
We got Avery squared in the front row along with Evelyn Lavoie.
Mm-hmm.
That was going to get sent up by Anderson.
Oh, wow.
A little bit too far out. Other than that, that could have been very dangerous if it was able to find the court.
Yeah, we need a nice in between for Anderson. The first, Andrews. Yep, Anderson. I was reading the wrong names. But the first one was a little short, skinned the net, and that one was too far. We got to find the nice right in between for her.
Absolutely. Fields up.
Toss
Anderson. And that one's going to be brought down by number 16, Avery Nelson. I feel like I've been saying her name a lot, and it's only the second set.
Yeah. Nelson has this really nice wind-up where, like, her arm goes in, like, an actual circle when she's about to hit it.
Makes it really confusing for the defender to tell which way that ball's going to end up.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Where with Andrews and Lavoie, there's a little bit more tell in where the ball's going to end up on based on what way their arm's coming from, because they'll move their arm across their body if they're just going to use their fist and strike the ball down. I've noticed that with a few of them.
Yeah, same thing with the lefty. You can always see exactly where that's going. I feel like it goes in the same spot every time I watch her hit it.
Absolutely.
Got some subs going on. Number 11 and number 8. That would be Katie Coons and Jocelyn Rosencrans. There we go.
There you go. Number 7.
Nelson getting ready to serve for Oregon. Comes the windup.
See if she does the full circle thing.
It doesn't go full.
A little bit too much power. That was definitely out. That one hit the. I don't even know what that. Actually, I do know exactly what that thing is. It hit the hole for the volleyball post to go into. That was going to sent over. Up Anderson. And that was going to be Studebaker to put some power behind it.
That's out.
And Fields was going to call that one out. That was on the inside of the line.
Yeah, I thought that one was going out too, but that was just right in there.
Coach just kind of laughing about that one just a little bit. If you can see that, she knew exactly what was going through Fields' head, and that was a great thought off of her.
See?
Just wrong execution. But that was a beautiful hit off of number 15, Avery Johnson.
The lefty's always hitting it on the right side.
Absolutely.
That's her sweet spot right there.
Well, it's usually how it works.
I mean, yeah. I feel like I wonder if she's really right-handed, but just plays with her. What? I swear he just said Mayo. But
no, Mamaro.
What if she's really right-handed?
Andrews to serve. Andrews into the net.
All right.
Oregon's team is still excited. They're still hype. Same with the Oregon student section. Elkhorn student section is a little bit scarce, but for those that are here, they are happy and in attention. So.
Ooh.
That one's going to go over. Andrews powered over by Lavoie to find the open spot where number 4, Haley Lamont, was a little bit too shy to get to. Sorry, not shy, short.
It's crazy to think that it's only a 4-point game. Like, I feel like this set has been really long, and it's only 4 points.
Oh, I 100% agree, yeah.
It's been a long.
This has been a very competitive set.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm enjoying this. Oregon, like I said earlier, currently leads with 1-1. And this is the second set of the game. So if we win this one, we'll be going to the third set 2-0. So, yeah.
Oh,
and that was another great save off of Saunders. She's done that now 4 times this game. Andrews up. Lavoie, nice little shy tap over. She's going to call that one out of bounds. We're going to put this at a 5-point lead.
Yeah. She hit it out instead of in, but, you know, she just hit it off of her side, which, you know, obviously she hit it out instead of in, but just hit it over. Got to hit it over to the left.
Howard up to serve. That one's going to get sent over to Ranson. Up. Ranson, send it over, but our middle line's blocking, and they're going to get a good redemption on that. Howard up to Andrews. That was going to come from over Mamero. And that one's going to go Andrews with another fake out. See, but now Elkhorn's starting to catch on to that fake out, so it's not as efficient for her. Howard up. And Lavoie just a little bit too short.
That one just hits the top of the net.
That was a hard one for sure.
Yeah. Those are some great saves, though, by Elkhorn. They were able to just hit it off the net when you thought it was in, but nope. They got it back up, and they got it over. Up.
Up by Lavoie. Andrews. Lavoie, powerhouse over, and she's going to find that open spot on the court as Saunders is diving to pancake. Is successful on the pancake, but unfortunately goes straight back down to the floor.
Yeah, those ones just that one just kind of bounced right off her knuckles.
Yep. Alexis Fields up to serve. Fields is going to send that one over to Saunders. And that's going to be a net violation on Elkhorn. They're going to call it.
It's going to be on Elkhorn.
Oregon's point.
Six-point game now.
Fields up. That was an over to Saunders. Put up by Pedersen.
Wow.
Sorry, not Pedersen, Peterson. And
that
one's going to almost hit Mr. David Ebert.
Yeah, that one would have been too many hits.
No point of diving for the ball if it wouldn't matter anyway. So.
Very true.
Number 2, Lila Ranson up to serve now for Elkhorn Elks. Elks over Fields. They're going to call 2 hits off of her.
Yeah, that would have been awesome if that worked. That was great reflex, though, to be able to hit it, but no.
She dived out of the way, and I don't think she meant to hit it when she dove, and it hit her forearm, and then it bounced off her hand. Ranson with another serve over to Lavoie. Andrews up. Mamero coming down heavy. Saunders back up. Sent over by Rumor. J.C. Andrews up. Lavoie. That one's going to be sent over by Ranson. Andrews up again. Mamero trying to end it. Unable to. Ranson's to put it up. Peterson. Rumor. And that one's going to be blocked on the net off of Lavoie coming off of Rumor's hand. That was a great little volley right there, folks. And now we're seeing Lila Ranson gets to go sit down for a water break after that set. And we'll see number 3, Aubrey Schwent, come in.
I thought Marky Peterson was going to hit it forward, but she ended up hitting it back.
Yeah. Marky Pedersen's a very quick player for the Elks.
Yeah, she had a great save. She kept them in.
We're going to see Saunders put that one up to Pedersen.
Oh,
and that one's going to get knocked down heavy off the front, and Oregon's going to get another point there.
That was a strong hit by Conley and a good block by Oregon.
Howard is going to pass that one back down over number 7, Riley Anderson.
Here we go.
Anderson put that one over to number 7, Conley. Conley's going to get another shot at it. Fields over to Anderson. That one's going to go over to Johnson, and that's going to be called
on number 7.
I don't think it's on 7.
They did the 2-5 because we don't have 25. Yeah. So something was called on Conley for Elkhorn, which ended up resulting in an Oregon point.
Now it's going to be sent over. Anderson, Conley, and Saunders unable to communicate there. Both touch the ball at the same time. Anderson up to Lavoie. Lavoie is going to send it over from the powerhouse. They're going to give that point over to Elkhorn. I thought for a second maybe that touched Marky Pedersen just for a second, but I wasn't exactly sure what was going on. That was going to get up. Kyrene Lill. Put up again by Nelson, sorry.
7.
That was going to go sent over. And they're going to call that Oregon's point.
Yeah, she hit the pole.
Yep.
Or whatever it's officially
Players
called.
cannot go under or over. Players cannot travel underneath the net, make contact with the net, or make contact with the pole attaching to the net.
Yeah, 7. Conley's strong hit, and they're just bouncing it off the pole and then onto Oregon's side.
So, to my recollection, it looks like we're getting some net repair going on here by an official.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear her hit somebody through our headphones up here and through your screens. So I feel bad for that pole right there. It is not as strong and as durable as
she feels bad too now. She's trying to help fix it. That's awesome. Looked back at her coach and smiled just for a second.
Well, as we're fixing the net, something quickly. Marky Peterson, the 2 different color shoes. I mean, we see you. The light blue and the light pinks.
That's
not
not blue.
like,
That's like a lime green almost.
yeah, it's like a light from, you know, like it could be blue. It could be bluish green.
I think that's more green.
Little light colors in there.
Evelyn Lavoie. Lavoie send this one over. That one's going to bounce off of Saunders. Sent
Up
over
to 7.
Pedersen.
Oh,
now it's going to
wow.
go over off Conley. And there's going to be a point for Elkhorn there.
Hey.
Elkhorn's trying to get a little bit closer to Oregon now, as Oregon is only 6 points away from winning the second set. They're trying to hold them back.
Speaking of 6, Ellie Jacobson was teaching us how to Dougie down low after her team scored. She'd love to see.
Now we got Jocelyn Rosencrantz. Serve. Now it's going to go over to Fields. Weird bounce off of Fields, and Studebaker's just going to give up on that one, and I don't blame her. I know I would not have made it, so I don't expect her to either.
Yeah, Elkhorn is slowly crawling their way back into this. It's a 5-point game again, but before it was a larger deficit, but they're slowly crawling their way back in this.
Absolutely. Rosencrantz is going to put that one over to Studebaker. Anderson up. Got to go over now.
Good hit.
That was a great hit. Rosencrantz.
Oh.
Bounce back and forth. Anderson. Sent up, and that one's going to go over off of number. That was off of Studebaker.
Yeah.
That was amazing, as Fields is going to substitute out for Jordan Elsner.
Great plays, Oregon.
Now we have the tall lineup in again. Look at that.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I've ever seen Avery Johnson use 2 hands to hit the ball.
Nelson. You mean like a set?
No, like when she hit it back.
Oh, yep. Got
like
it.
normally you only see her jump in the air, hit it with the one left hand.
That's called a bump.
Yeah, bumped it back.
Number 7, Haley Conley. He's going to get sent over to Fields. Up by number 7, Anderson. Good block
right
off
back.
of
Oh, it's a pancake.
Jacobson, and number 11, Sadie Kuhns.
That was a great save by Lavoie. Fortunately, everyone thought the play was over, but it was a good hustle by Avery Johnson to still try to get after it.
Number 7, Haley Conley up to serve. That one was a tough hit off of Lavoie. Don't blame her at all for that. That was a tough hit right there.
3-point game now. Elkhorn slowly crawling their way back into
Elkhorn's
this one.
making that progressive lead back, absolutely.
Because if they lose this next set, they're down 2-0, and that's not how they want to end their season.
That is not an easy way to come back either.
Oh, my goodness.
Another bad hit off of Lavoie.
I need an Oregon timeout or an Oregon sub.
And there is a timeout coming from
there we
Oregon,
go.
just as called. That comeback was way too quick there. I completely agree with the coach. That was a good time for a timeout.
Yeah, it was just 3 straight little mistakes by Oregon, which end up leading into big points for Elkhorn.
The fortunate part is those mistakes are so easily fixable.
Yeah,
it's just
for sure.
I'll be honest. I think Oregon needed a break. They're tired. They had so many great points, so many great volleys that just went down. I don't blame them at all.
Yeah,
they definitely deserve that timeout right there. I could be wrong, of course. I don't think the coach is scolding them in the timeout. I don't think she's yelling.
No.
Get your heads back in the game. We need to do this. I think she's like, all right, let's keep focusing. Let's go back, slow things down. Let's play.
Yeah, just a few little mistakes. Like, like you were saying, everything's easily fixable.
Absolutely.
Just little things that end up leading, unfortunately, to a minor comeback, which hopefully Oregon can end here.
Absolutely. It's now a 2-point game. Both teams are within 7 points of winning, so we're going to try to make sure. Elkhorn stops getting some points there off of Oregon. Number 7 is going to send one over.
Wow.
That's going to be a great hit off of Johnson. Great save, though, off of number 2, Ranson. That one's going to be Anderson. Up, back to Johnson. Up again by Elsner. And Elkhorn's nearing that lead closer and closer. It's now 1 point away from Oregon. For those of you guys that are new to volleyball, you need to be up by 2 to win a set.
Yes.
So Elkhorn is trying to stay as close as possible. But as of right now, we need to take Conley off a serve, and she's been dangerous to us. So Oregon needs to win a point here.
Wow.
Elkhorn now able to tie it up.
I'm pretty sure this game hasn't been tied since 0-0. So this is
think
a great
you're right.
comeback by Elkhorn.
This is some amazing volleyball coming on from Elkhorn, and Oregon's doing their best on defense. Elkhorn's just overpowering them right now with their hits. And on top of that, Haley Conley's serves are so unpredictable. So they're able to have a great break there from Oregon. And now we have Andrews coming in for Avery Johnson, and Anderson coming in for, I believe that was for Studebaker. No, sorry, not that was number 17, Allie Mamero. Now we have J.C. Andrews.
Wow. Just like that, it's 21-21.
Absolutely.
Close set right here.
And that is just how quickly the tables can turn in volleyball.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to get back up to score, to get back up to a tie game. Saunders over. Popped up off of Studebaker. Andrews up again. Tap over off of Mamero.
Oh.
Able to save it from Fields.
Whoa,
Ball
this
can't
is
decide
great.
which way it wants to go, and Oregon's going to get a point there as number 8.
No, yeah, they did hit that a bunch of times. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
I didn't see any of them hit the top of the net. They just kind of rolled off the side of the net, then kept going. That's why Elkhorn is calling 4. They hit that 4 times because they definitely did look like they hit it more than.
Mrs. Nonchalant. Devin Howard is now trading out for Liza Studebaker.
I think she just smiled. Hold on. This might be groundbreaking.
It looks like the officials are going to talk for a bit on this one.
Yeah, that one.
Elkhorn's coach appears to think that there was 4 hits on the play. That she's definitely not too happy right now. She's trying to channel through her players. As most of you guys know, in volleyball, the coaches can't walk directly up to the line judges and start talking. So
they still gave it to Oregon.
Point stays with Oregon. They're confident that it was 3 hits or it changed possession for a second.
I will agree. It did kind of look like it wasn't because I was ready to call the end of the volley, but then it just kept going. But
I think what happened is when the ball rolled on the net, they called that a change of possession.
Yeah, that has to be it.
Ranson up. And Ranson's going to send this one over.
Wow.
Andrews.
My goodness.
Howard over to Lavoie. Lavoie to send this one over. That one's going to go over to Saunders. Over to number 11, Coonies.
Dang.
And that is a way to tie it back up. Oregon's not able to catch a break, really.
Yeah, Elsner and Fields kind of just looked at each other like, oh, were you going for it? I thought I was going for it. Thought you were going for it. You like to see the unselfishness. It's better than them running into each other.
Absolutely. Now we got number 20, Marky Pedersen. Pedersen is going to send this one over. Fields. Andrews up. Mamero to the freshman. They're going to try to end that. Unable to. Lavoie is going to go back up over to Andrews. Lavoie is going to get another chance here. And she's going to come in and end it.
The libero was a little late on the pancake.
Absolutely. Saunders tried to go for it. I'd give all props to her. But just a second too late.
You got Fields getting ready to serve.
Just send that one over. And that one's going to be a little bit too far.
Just like that, it's tied again.
It's tied again, 23-23. This game's getting really close. Now we got number 2, Lila Ranson up to serve for the Elkhorn Elks. It sounds like somebody's playing golf. I just heard 4 coming from the audience. Yeah. Andrews over to Lavoie. Lavoie.
Oh.
Elkhorn celebrated a little bit too early there, but that didn't matter as the point.
Timeout, yep. Oh, wow. I haven't seen anyone hit the gritty since it first came out.
Now we're getting a timeout off of Oregon. Let me just say, Elkhorn's offense is amazing. Their serves are just an absolute powerhouse for just period.
Yeah.
The power that we're seeing come off of Ranson, Conley, and I just lost the name in my head. Rosenkrantz. The power coming off of their serves is absolutely amazing. And I think it's kind of shocking the Oregon players just a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I don't blame them. I remember that first hit coming from Rosenkrantz going to Alexis Field. She hit it straight up, and then she took a second. She looked at it. She's like, holy crow.
Yeah.
That thing just came flying at me.
I was like, this is the most Oregon has called a timeout in one set, and maybe ever since we've done this. But we've got
Lila Ranson. Ranson served that one to Lavoie. Andrews up. That was going to sent over by Mamero. That was going to put up. Fields. J.C. Andrew over to Mamero. Off the she's a freshman, and that is going to be too light of a hit. And we're going to see Elkhorn win that set as they just win it by 2, making that tied 1-1.
Wow.
Going into the third set. Once again, I'm Ben Baker along with
William Mayo.
and we'll be right back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Ben Baker along here with Will Mayo. And we are now getting set into the third set.
Nice.
So that was not intended at all, but we definitely enjoyed it.
Stuff like that just kind of happens sometimes. You like to see Elkhorn's energy. I think this is the most I've seen any team.
Lila Ranson and Sadie Coons are dancing right now.
You had Saunders and Lamont just over there doing a little air boxing. Like, oh, okay. Everyone's just been over dancing, and then whenever Oregon would call timeout, like I said, someone was just jumping in, hitting the gritty. I'm like, wow, do people still do that? I remember we did that in middle school.
We're gonna have Jacobson come in now for Saunders. Sorry, reverse. We're gonna have Saunders come in for Jacobson.
7 is also really tall. Something else I've noticed as the game has gone on. 7 and 11, coincidentally, Sadie Coons. Also all pretty tall-looking people. Here we go.
Looks like Marky Peterson is just taking Peterson is just taking a quick second to serve. Once again, it sounds like we got some golf players in the audience. Andrews popped that one over to Elsner. That one's going to get popped up by number 7, Conley.
Okay, hit it over.
11, Coons. Andrews up. And that's going to be the freshman to knock it over Mamero. That one's going to come off of Saunders over to Lavoie.
Great recovery by Saunders.
Andrews coming back up, and Lavoie is going to hit just the side of her knuckle there. That's going to be a good, hard-fought first point.
It was kind of just like she didn't know what to do in that moment. Just like the little stuff that you can just fix along the way.
Absolutely. Marky Pedersen coming back in. Pedersen knocked that one over. Fields, Andrews to Lavoie. Lavoie to knock it over. Now one's going to get popped back up by Pedersen. Over by Ranson. Dive coming in off Andrews. That is able to save in, and that's going to be 4 hits right there for Oregon, unfortunately.
That was a nice little tap over by Elkhorn.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
But that was still a great recovery and hustle by Oregon to get it back in the air. Unfortunately, nobody was looking the direction of the ball when she saved it.
Marky Pedersen. Pedersen to Fields. It's going to get popped up by Andrews. Lavoie to send it over with some heat, and she's going to find the open spot on the court as Haley Conley is just a second too late.
All right. Serve by Alexis Fields for Oregon, the senior. She hits it.
Fields is going to go over. Looks like a little reach around there from number 23, a little. And Lavoie is going to call. Lavoie's going to knock that one over, and that one's going to bounce off number 11, Sadie Coons.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. So that's going to be point Oregon, tied 2-2. Fields up to serve. Fields is send it over with a little bit too much power, but they're going to play that one.
Dang.
And still, Saunders is pancaking everything she can get to today.
Yeah, she's really going after everything, even though that play was 110% dead. She still went after it.
Yeah, that play was dead after the first hit. She went after it, so I give props to her for sure. Fields to go over. Saunders.
Oh, is that going to count for 2? All right, now.
Far up. Howard up over to Lavoie. Lavoie over, and that one's going to go out of bounds.
Lavoie and Mamero both went after the same ball, and their hands were under each other when they hit it up, and then she ended up just sending it out of bounds.
Absolutely.
These little things again.
Communication is key, of course, on the court. Number 2, Lila Ranson. Ranson to Howard. Popped up off of Andrew.
Oh, yeah, there was a windup.
Wow. Nelson with the windup is blocked immediately, so Mamero is going to tap that one over. That one's going to go over to Pedersen.
Oh, hey, good save after the block.
That one's going to be Andrews. Another great save, and we're going to stop here to 4 hits.
Yeah, that one just hit the middle of the net, then they hit it again.
Yeah, I thought for some reason it hit Elkhorn's hands. I'm like, I'm confused now, but nope.
Yeah, I thought it was not lane violation, net violation at first.
Absolutely. Ranson, send that one to Howard.
Good hit.
Andrews.
Serve.
Andrews to find the open spots. Great play off of Andrews there.
I wonder if they'd call it a waffle in boys basketball. And boys volleyball. Because, it's like the opposite of a pancake.
No.
And boys and girls, the opposite.
No, in boys volleyball, they still call it a pancake.
That'd be cool if they had, like, little things like that. That would be called the exact opposite. Like, like how they have softball, baseball.
Oh, my gosh.
That would be cool.
No, it wouldn't. Anderson.
That would be. Oh,
and that is a heavy block coming off of the front row. Popped up to number 7.
Just sent right back.
Anderson, and that one's going to be Elkhorn's points.
That was probably.
Elkhorn's able to stay super competitive here in the third set, though.
Yeah. That was probably the calmest block I've ever seen. She just, tapped it right back over, and then nothing happened.
Kyrene Little up to serve. It's going to get sent over to Fields. Anderson up. Lavoie over, and Lavoie to find the open spot on the court there. That's going to be point Oregon. Oregon and Elkhorn are doing their best to not get far from each other.
Yeah.
It's been about a 1 point to 2 point difference, I think, at max so far.
Yeah, it's been a big difference from the first 2 sets where Oregon was up by either 10 or 5 the entire time.
Lavoie over. And they're going to call that one out.
Oregon needs to lock in a little bit. There's been a few moments like the volley before last. Lavoie and Fields ran into each other, but they scored on that one, so it didn't really matter as much. But then that one just flies out of bounds. It flies out of bounds sometimes, but.
Rosencrans up to serve now. Rosencrans over Studebaker. Anderson up. And the left-hander with a little bit too less power.
Yeah.
So used to saying too much power coming from the lefty, but.
There's a little going for the soft tap, but soft tap wasn't hard enough.
Absolutely. Rosencrans.
She was too far for the soft tap.
Anderson, nice little fake over. That one's going to pop back off Conley.
Wow.
Heavy hit over.
Goodness.
Lavoie went running for that. That was a heavy hit coming off of Conley.
Yeah, Conley kind of just, like, she hit it so hard, she fell back. She fell down. Like, Riley Anderson just, like, fell over after that hit.
Yeah, Rosencrantz again with the serve. Rosencrantz, that was going to hit nets.
I was just going to say something about
Oregon.
the pole.
You think they have to repair it again that time?
No, I was just going to say, like, she fell down and the pole broke momentarily when it was hit, and then the pole just got hit again.
Got it. Number 16 up to serve now, Avery Nelson for Oregon. Nelson send that one over to number 7, Conley. That one's going to get tapped over by Rosencrantz. They're going to call a net violation on Rosencrantz. And that's going to be Oregon's point. Oregon currently behind by 1 point. Score currently leads Elkhorn 8-7.
Yeah. Largest lead for Elkhorn has been 2. It's been a really competitive game.
Absolutely. That was sent over to Rosencrantz. Up off of number 6, Jacobson.
Okay.
And there's me point Oregon. A lot of competitiveness coming here from both teams, and I'm loving to see it.
Game is tied again. You'll have to see the energy that Oregon's coach has.
Absolutely. Now we're going to see Saunders eventually hit that one over off of Elkhorn's sides. Nice little tap over coming from, I believe that was Studebaker. And that was going to get sent way too far out by Connolly.
That was originally a good save by Conley, but then she followed it up by hitting it out of bounds, which is not how you want to end a save. Nelson.
Over off. No, there you go.
Oh.
I'm surprised that wasn't called a lift, honestly, off that right there. And looks like Elsner was expecting a second person there, but wasn't able to get it.
Yeah, number 10, Jordan Elsner, she jumped too far. Like, she jumped too early.
Got it.
Johnson hit it up to her, but then she was already gone. Like, she was already about to touch the ground by the time the ball was where it needed to be, where she needed to be.
Absolutely. Number 7, Conley up to serve. That was sent over to Anderson. Strong hit coming off of Studebaker. Too much power, though.
That was a fire one, for sure.
That was a powerful hit.
It was.
Conley over Fields.
And they score again. It's for Elkhorn.
So far, this is the biggest lead that we've seen, actually.
Yeah, the largest lead that Elkhorn has held the entire game has been 2. I think they won by 2 in the last set, too, as well.
They had to, so yeah.
Yeah, they had to. Anyways, but
Conley's going to send that one into the net. Now she's going to sub out for number 4, Haley Lamont.
See, like on this Elkhorn sub, look how much taller she is than number 4. Speaking of height, Allie Mamero is down in this game.
The freshman.
Yep. But like you were saying earlier, with Elkhorn being a lot of seniors, them playing together, she's going to have 3 more years with them, with this team.
Absolutely. We're going to see Rosencrantz up.
Oh.
And that's going to be a good hit out by Lila Ranson. Apologies, not good hit out. That was a good hit off of Ranson.
Yeah, that was a good block by Mamero. It was almost well, it was a save. It was a save, but no one was there.
Absolutely. That one's going to be sent over by Saunders up off of Andrews. Andrews with the fake, able to find the open spot on the court.
I thought she was going to go for the assist. I was going to talk about her assist record, but that was a fake. She faked me out, too. Devin Howard in the game, getting ready to serve. Score is 11-12. Elkhorn is in the lead still.
This is such a competitive game. I honestly can't be mad that we're losing right now.
Yeah.
A lot of action, a lot of excitement coming off of both teams. And like even that right there. And now we're going to see Lavoie strike this one over, able to find the open spot on the court as Saunders is a little bit too late to the dive there.
Now the game is tied.
But like I was saying, but like I was just saying, me and Will both talked to the coaches. Everybody knew this was going to be a super competitive game today. We knew it. Like I was saying earlier, Wisconsin, Elkhorn's ranked for Wisconsin's 143rd. Oregon's ranked 139. And then we're D1 ranked 56, while Elkhorn's D1 ranked 58. we knew this is probably as close as we can get in playoff volleyball to this close of rankings.
Ah, very true.
And I'm here for it, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a super exciting game. It's a super athletic game. It's great. Now we're going to see Rosenkrantz hit this one up. And that one's going to be point Elkhorn.
Too early for a timeout.
Absolutely.
Too early for a timeout.
You, in my unprofessional opinion, because I've never played volleyball in high school, or really at all outside of gym class, but it's tied right now. You're seeing good competitiveness from both teams. I don't think we'll see a timeout here until we near the 20th point, is my guess. And then we're going to see great plays off of Elkhorn as that one's going to get sent over to Fields. Popped up off of Andrews. Sent all the way over the court.
Dang.
And they're going to call 4 hits on that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, there was just a little bit more confusion. A lot of them were going in on the left side, but she hit the ball to the right side. Lavoie was not. She didn't seem like she was the most prepared for that. So, it's coming to me. Got to hit it over.
But that was great because the defense was all super focused over to that right side of the court, and Lavoie, and it was sent over to Lavoie. So if she was able to make contact with that and put it on the floor, that would have been a great play for Oregon. Andrews popped that one back over to the freshman Mamero. She's going to go in and end the volley right there. We're now tied once again, 14-14. Fields is going to go over to Saunders.
High set.
Sent over hard. I believe that's number 11, Sadie Coons.
Yeah, that was a really hard hit, but that was a great block by Oregon.
Fields once again a serve. Oregon in the lead by 1. Fields serve. Great serve off of Fields. That one's going to get sent to Saunders. Over to Ranson. Sent over by Coons. That one's going to be Andrews. Up. Powered down by Mamero. And that one's going to go way out. They're going to call 2 hits off of Mamero.
No, they gave the point to Oregon.
No.
So it's.
Who are they going to call 2 hits off of there?
It's something on somebody. On
timeout called Elkhorn right now.
Maybe they were putting up the number 2 like that was who it was on.
I don't know, but usually when the number 2 goes up, that means that player hit the ball more than once.
Yeah, but the ball only went over once that time, and they just flew out of bounds.
That was a little bit of confusion there, mainly from the referees. I don't know, maybe the coach was calling a timeout there right in the middle. Sorry, not right in the middle, right as that set ended. But as that ball was going over, out of bounds, we heard whistles going. Me and Will both weren't sure what was going on. But Will, so far in this set, super competitive. We're seeing a lot from both teams. What are you looking forward to seeing?
Oregon win. You know, it's always what you want to see. At the end of the day, we're fans of the team. We both went to the school, so you're always just hoping for Oregon to win. But
absolutely,
if you keep it competitive, keep it close enough for it to be entertaining, not to the point where it's like 27-25, like, or 30-32, like not that close. We're like 25-20, you know? Like
me and Will have
25-23.
I've been announcing volleyball for 3 years, and I've seen a few games near that 30 mark, and I'm like, this is impressive. This is competitive volleyball.
Yeah, but as long as we win, it can be,
and that's going to be what looked to be a super hard hit come off number 23, Kyrene Little. But unfortunately, that one hit the net. I was not going to lie. I was a little bit scared for Oregon's front there. She wound her whole arm up for that one.
Yeah, that one was going to be aggressive. Surprised that net didn't break as a whole. That was probably going out.
That definitely was going out. Ranson hit it over. Andrews to pop it up. Over to Howard. Back to the freshman Mamero. And they're going to give that point to Oregon as that was caught in between Ranson and the net.
4-point lead now, largest lead of the set for sure.
Absolutely. Fields is going to send that one strong over. Sent up by number 20, Pedersen. Back over to Fields. Andrews, try again. Lavoie to send it up and over. That one's going to go to number 4, Lamont. Up to Saunders. And that one's going to be out. Point Oregon off of number 11, Sadie Coons.
Fields with another serve. So far since he's been serving, we've been winning, so that's what you love to see. Let's keep that streak going.
Absolutely. Fields, good, strong serve over, number 20, Pedersen. And a little bit of confusion there on the front, it looks like. But Oregon is up, and it is now Elkhorn's turn to serve. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you are enjoying this exclusive broadcast of Panther Sports here on OCA Media. Consider joining our family of sponsors who help make this program possible. Show your support and become a sponsor today. Just go to ocamedia.com and drop us a note, or feel free to contact Paul at ocamedia.com. And that's going to be another pancake off of number 5, Ayla Saunders.
Yeah, that one also just kind of bounced right off her knuckles. Really wasn't much you could do with that, or the team could, for that matter.
Oregon now getting close to that 25 mark. Score is currently 20-15. Oregon in the lead. Now we have number 7, Riley Anderson, up to serve. Anderson to put that one up, and that one's going to have a little bit too much power behind it, and it's going to go out of bounds. We now have number 23 up to serve, Kyrene Little. Little send that one over. Lavoie.
Oh.
That was a nice little block coming off of Elkhorn's side. Anderson back over Lavoie, and that's going to go out of bounds. Devin Howard knew it the second she turned around where that ball was going. Now we have Howard subbing out for Liza Studebaker.
I wasn't sure if that one hit the net or if that one hit Elkhorn, or if Elkhorn hit the net while they hit the ball.
Yep, either way, that would be a point for Oregon. Lavoie over. Lavoie's going to send that one over to Rosencrantz. That one's going to go up by Anderson. Over, and we're going to get a net violation, and that's going to be Oregon's ball.
Yep. That one was called on number 6. We got Lavoie getting ready to serve.
That one's going to be calling Ellie Jacobson. Lavoie.
That was a 6-point game. Oregon is taking the lead away from Elkhorn so far.
Lavoie to serve. That one's going to get sent over. That one's going to put up by Peterson. Sent strong, heavy hit over off of number 7, Haley Conley.
Oh, someone's got to get the ball. There we go.
Like I was saying earlier, and I'll say it again. Conley has a lot of kills. She has 224 kills. Oregon's kill leader is Studebaker, and she, I don't want to say only, but she has 133. So that's definitely not an only, but compared to Conley, that is an impressive amount. And that entire Oregon team knew that ball was going out the second it crossed the net. Now we're getting a chance from Avery Nelson to serve. Nelson to pop this one up. Nelson's going to put this one over to Schwent. Schwent's going to knock that one over. And that one's going to be powerful hit coming off of Studebaker.
5-point game now.
I'm not exactly. I'm a little confused right now why everybody on the Oregon side was cheering after that was Elkhorn's point.
Yeah, I don't know. They always.
I think that was because Studebaker thought that was going to her, but it wasn't. But either way, that was a beautiful hit coming off Studebaker. The lefty coming in now. Oregon's 2 points away from the win here.
Yeah.
Elkhorn is 6. This is going to be interesting.
This will be. Maybe Elkhorn can bring it, close to what I was saying. They score 1 more, Oregon scores 2 more.
Closely uncomfortable is what I'd call it. Haley Conley up to serve. We're going to talk about shoes. Look at her shoes. She's got
those aren't bad.
Neon with the pink. It's awesome.
Like
that was going to get sent over. Number Studebaker. Wow. Studebaker's going to put us 24. Nope.
Yeah, but it's 24.
I know. I'm just waiting for them to change it. 24-19. We're getting Andrews to come in, and we're getting Mamero, the freshman, to come in. Andrews up to serve. Andrews is a great server for Oregon, for sure.
Very true. Hopefully this serve can put this out away, and Oregon will be up 2-1.
Absolutely. Andrews put this one over. That one's going to go over to Saunders, put up by Rosencrantz. Sent over heavy by Ranson. Andrews to save it again. And that one's going to be put over by Studebaker. And that one's going to be Ranson. That's going to hit the net to end it. Oregon winning the third set, up 2-1, going into the fourth.
Yes.
Once again, I'm Ben Baker along with
William Mayo.
And we'll be right back.
Quick announcement before the start of the next match. All Oregon fans in the student section need to be off the floor. Oregon fans in the student section need to be off the floor. We will not be starting this match until all Oregon fans are off the floor in the student section. Thank you.
Ebert's just reminding Oregon fans to get up off of the floor.
This means you.
Wow. Interesting.
Oh,
In the
I
meantime-
see what the issue is. So the idea is that you have to have a bleacher seat behind you, but some of our, but like a good chunk of our fans are just
Yeah, they were just laying on the ground with their feet almost on the court.
sitting on the floor. So
Yeah.
that obviously cannot be happening. Now we have number 3, Mrs. Nonchalada, as Will likes to call her, Devin
Yep.
Howard up to serve for
think I've seen her
Oregon
smile
going into
3
the
times in
4th
life.
set. Whoever wins this set, well, no, sorry, not whoever. If
Wow.
Oregon wins this set, we're going. We get to go home. So
Yeah, that set wasn't great. They almost knocked her over, but good teammates did not knock her over, which is what you love to see. And it also gave Oregon a point, which is also what you love to see, but that was not great communication at all.
absolutely, I am
Elkhorn.
waiting for the scoreboard to be updated because as of right now, it says that we've only had 2 sets and we're in the 4th. So Oregon is up currently 2-1 when it comes to sets, and that one's going to be a strong hit coming down from Kyrene Lill. Scoreboard's still waiting to get updated.
Yeah, the one on the screen you guys are seeing also needs to be updated.
Yep.
They're going to get on it, but until then, we'll just keep saying it. Oregon is up 2
Oregon's up
sets.
2-1 in sets.
But
Yep.
the score is tied in this current set.
Absolutely. And we currently have Andrews put that one up to Elsner. Elsner's going to send that one over to Pedersen. I don't think it popped up. Andrews.
Oh, wow.
One's going to go over to Mamro. Howard. Sent down off of Ranson. Powered up by Fields. J.C. Andrews. So with the fake, and she's going to find the open spot on the court.
23 went for it, but it was a little short. You could see the disappointment in the team. Like,
I'm
we
gonna be
should have seen this
honest.
one
I'm
coming.
surprised that I was about to say I'm surprised that they haven't caught up on that yet. Because
Yeah,
we saw them we saw them stop it in the end of the third.
Yeah, like you could see it in their faces. Like, dang it, I knew this was gonna happen.
I knew this was coming.
We studied this yesterday.
And little miscommunication there. It's gonna end up over the net, so it don't matter too much. And that one's gonna get sent over by Lil. And that's going to be point Elkhorn as Oregon's struggling to find their footing, I think is a good word for that.
Yeah, Oregon figured it all out at the end of the last set, the little mistakes we were talking about. They figured those out at the end of the third set. But it's slowly looking like they're forgetting them again, which hopefully they don't.
Lila Ranson with the serve. Over to Lavoie. Andrews to pop up. Lavoie over. Strong hit over from Lavoie to Saunders. That one's going to get popped up. Pedersen. Another high hit. That one's going to the sky. Lavoie, tap it over. And that one's going to end up really close to the floor. And that's going to go into the net, courtesy of number 23, Kyrene Lil. And that's going to be Oregon's point.
Those are great serves by both the libero and number 20, Miss Peterson. But it wasn't capitalized, unfortunately, for them. But fortunately for Oregon, we have Riley Anderson getting ready to serve. Her shoes are nice, like the dark blue with the little blue in the middle, and wow!
And that is going to be a good hit coming right away. Anderson going up against
the windup.
That one's going to be Peterson. Be surprised off of that hit, and that one's going to hit the pillar.
She didn't hit that one hard enough.
No.
A little more pepper, a little more seasoning on that next time, and then you got it for sure.
Some of the sauce. Number 23, Kyrene Little up to serve. Tied set right now. Fields up. That one's going to go over to Anderson. Popped over strongly by the lefty. Good block coming off the front.
Is that?
And they're going to give that one to.
I think that one might be Oregon.
And they're going to give that one to Oregon.
I think it rolled off somebody's back for sure.
Not only did that roll off the back, that also rolled off of the net.
It did. It was hit. Oh yeah, they're asking the line judge.
They're going to ask the line ref what's going on here.
Oh, what's he going to say?
I don't know, but this could.
Getting excited.
It's not a game-depending decision currently.
I mean, yeah, it's just the beginning of the set, but
it's the beginning of the set, so we can easily come back from it if it is end up favors an Elkhorn's point. But line judge is going to agree that he stays with Oregon.
Yeah,
they're going to call that one off the net.
I think the best person to call it is the one that's directly ahead of us, looking back at this direction. The only really official you guys can see as well.
Absolutely, Lavoie up. Lavoie's going to send this one over. Good hit off of Lavoie. That one's going to go over to Saunders. Popped up by Peterson. Power hit over by Coons. Wow. And the lefty able to find the spot of floor between number 7, Haley Conley, and number 6, Ellie Jacobson.
Wow, the lefty hit it to the left side. Like the right side for her.
The right side, yep.
But it's a new one. She's getting in her bag tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Lavoie to send that one over. That one's going to get popped up off of 7, Conley. Conley trying to hit it over.
Dang.
And it looks like we had Anderson going in for the pancake there just a little bit too late. That's A-okay. We'll get right back into it.
Yeah, Avery Square just kind of blocked it, and it went out of bounds. It went the wrong direction. Well, the direction where there wasn't any teammates in the game. It went towards their bench, but not any active players.
Absolutely. That one's going to go over to Fields. Popped up off of Anderson. Strong hit over off of Nelson.
Oh, Avery squared.
That one's going to be, I'm guessing, 4 hits they're going to call. No, they're not.
I thought that one was 4.
Peterson over. Good block off Avery. And that Peterson's going to try again. That one's going to go over to Conley, and Fields going to be not going after that one, and I don't blame it.
Yeah, in my unprofessional opinion, as Ben once put it, that was definitely 4 hits. Both Avery Squared hit it, and then it was hit up in the air by Lavoie, and then it was hit over.
Yep, both Averys hit the ball, and then so that was hit up. So I'm not sure why they would call that. And that's great communication on Oregon's part right there, what just happened. Everybody knew it was out.
Yeah.
I think it's always great that that's what they do. After one person calls it out, they all call it out. That way everybody knows not to go for it.
So you don't just have somebody running in from the corner like, why is no one getting after the ball?
Absolutely. Multiple voices are louder than one.
Yeah. Nelson, get ready to serve.
Nelson, great. Oh, I thought that was just going to topple over the top of the net.
That has happened a few times tonight where it just skins the net then falls down.
Especially with Nelson, too. I don't know what goes on with her, but she always tends to do that, where it'll just barely reach the net and it'll kind of lose some speed, and we'll get a point right off the serve. Conley up to serve. Sent over to Fields. Up off of Anderson. That one's going to get sent over by 15 Johnson. And that one's going to be... Oh, nope, I'm right. That one's going to be Elsner for Oregon's point.
Yep.
I had to take it back. I had to take it back for a second because they took a second to figure out whose point that was, and I really wasn't sure why.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
Lamont's now went for Conley off of Elkhorn's side, and we have Studebaker now in for Anderson. So, and we're going to see Rosencrantz. But she has hit that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
If that would have landed, that would have been
I thought that
awesome.
was about to land in bounds, and now talk about a highlight right there.
That would have been the craziest
She
save
not
of all
only
time.
went to dive.
Two accidental hits, and then one was just a toss
She
over.
went to dive. Her teammate hit it down toward her foot, and that almost went over. Andrews up. And that one's going to go up off of Studebaker. Studebaker delivering the power right next to Saunders.
Studebaker, every time she comes in the game, it's a momentum shift, it seems like.
Oh, absolutely.
We're always calling her name for a really aggressive hit of some sort.
And, of course, all good things must come to an end, and Studebaker's going to go out and take a quick breather.
I have noticed that. Someone will score, and then they'll immediately get subbed out. I don't know why. Maybe it's a rotation thing.
It is.
But
Howard's going to put that one up to Ranson. That one's going to go over to Rosencrantz. Popped up off of Howard. Lavoie. Andrews calling it out. She's going to tap that one over. Rosencrantz up. That was going to be called by Saunders over. Fields up to Andrews. Lavoie to knock that one over. Back over to Lamont. Rosencrantz. And that was going to be Ranson to hit it over. Andrews. Lavoie over. Back over to Lamont.
Oh,
and that was a great little toss-up, and they're going to give that Oregon's point off of number 2, Lila Ranson.
that was a great volley.
That was a great volley, yeah.
Some great hustle by both teams. This is the largest lead of the set so far. 2 again. You know, this one's been really close.
Yep. Howard up to serve. Howard's going to hit that one over, find a good spot. That one's going to be Saunders to pick it up. Number 23, Lil, that hits it over. Andrews, great off of the freshman. Mamoreau's going to go off of Rosencrantz' hands.
That stays Oregon's ball.
I really do like Rosencrantz shoes, though. I'm not going to lie. They kind of pop on the floor.
Yeah, like, because her color shoes are the exact opposite of orange, so her shoes will always stick out.
I like it.
Which is pretty cool.
That was going to be popped up by number 5, Saunders. Rosencrantz popped over by Ranson. That's going to be blocked by the freshman and number 10, Jordan Elsner.
Yeah, the freshman just chowering over Ranson.
And this is a timeout.
4-point game now.
Now we're entering our timeout as our cheer team's going to come give out some fan of the game T-shirts. Me personally, I think they should be tossing them to me and Will up here. And I think we're going to see if we can get them.
That'd be fire.
I doubt it. I doubt we'll get one.
Oh, dang. I thought I'd make eye contact with the Panther, but it's a helmet, so, you know, it wouldn't make sense that I did that.
Absolutely.
But this has been great.
This has been great volleyball.
It has been great volleyball.
All the way around. I'd like to thank a few people, of course. First of all, Oregon's coaching staff, Kelsey Stilton, Megan Wislund, Maddie Ahrens, Kathy Mentink, and Brooke Botwowski. Of course, Oregon's athletic trainer, Lisa Folks, for being here tonight. And then, of course, our director of athletics, BSG, as Oregon students like to call her, otherwise known as Brittany Spencer Grant. And I'd also like to thank the Elkhorn Elks for being here tonight, and their coach, Stilling, showing up and supporting. So that's amazing. 2-1
sets with Oregon winning 2.
And that's a great block once again off of Lavoie and Elsner. And that's going to be the first point out of the timeout for Oregon. The mood is shifting in this stadium. Oregon students are loud. Oregon students are up. We're happy.
Yeah.
We're going to get this done tonight. It was sent over by Howard. Rosencrantz up.
Oh.
I thought she hit that for a second, I'm not going to lie. Howard almost did like a half splits there. I don't know what you call that, but she was lunging.
A lunge. There we go.
Yeah,
That's almost a split, kind of.
it is, yeah.
If your knees weren't bent. It still says 1-1 set, but it is 2-1 sets. We don't run the
We don't run the scoreboard.
Yeah, we just run our voices into the
Unless
camera.
we run our voices. I like that. 20, Pedersen up. Fields over to Andrews. Across the court to Lavoie. That one's going to put down Lamont. Sent over, Ranson. Howard into the student section.
Wow.
I thought that was about to get sent back in and they were going to keep playing.
That would have been awesome if she just jumped in the student section and then saved the ball. That would have been amazing hustle.
Number 20, Murky Pedersen. Send that one over to Fields. Sent up off of Andrews. Powerful hit over off of Elsner. Up to 20, Pedersen.
Wow.
And they're able to find the open spot on the floor again.
I think that one just kind of hit the net and then just rolled off. And
Elkhorn's dancing right now. I'm
that's
not
what
going to lie.
saying.
I'm liking it.
They've got the most energy. I was saying this earlier. I'm like, they just got all the energy. They got all the dance moves. They're hitting Ben's favorite 2 set of numbers over there on the bench. They're just having fun.
Those aren't my 2 favorite. Those are Will's.
Those
Anyway,
are
Pedersen to serve over to Howard. Andrews up. Lavoie. That one's going to get over to Saunders. Over to Pedersen. In between 11. Coons. Back to Coons.
Dang.
And Coons going to send that one into the net.
Her first one was sent right back to her, and then the second one, unfortunately, just hit the net, making this a 13-10 game so far.
Fields now to serve.
It is still 2-1 sets. Oregon winning 2. If they win this one, the game is over.
That one's going to get sent out of the way of number 20, Marky Pedersen. I don't blame her. I really don't blame her for missing that one. That was a hard one to get to.
Yeah.
Fields once again to serve. Fields. Great serve off of her again. Andrews to set it up. Howard, the freshman, Mamero. They're able to stay in the game. The freshman's able to get it again. Oregon's able to stay in this. They're going to give it to Lavoie. That's going to get tops up in the front row. Peterson over to Ranson. Andrews over to Howard. Freshman, Mamero's going to get another chance.
Right back.
And
my goodness.
Number 23, Kyrie Lill, is blocking everything that Mamero's sending down her way.
Yeah, that was a great volley by Elkhorn to slow it down a little bit because it was just sending back and forth. Like, you know what? Slow it down. Uh-oh.
Not sure what we got going on here. Oh, substitute. Now we have number 7, Haley Conley, coming in for number 4, Haley Lamont. Lamont's going to get a nice break after that one. Definitely well-deserved.
Hitting it up and over.
Lavoie. Andrews. Sent over by Mamero, and that's going to go out of bounds. Oregon's point there. They still haven't fixed the set number.
Yeah, no, they haven't fixed it on the screen that they see at home as well. For all you that need a reminder, it is Oregon winning 2 sets so far over this 4th set of this game. We're on the 4th set. Elkhorn have won 1.
Might be having some technical difficulties here.
Yeah. Normally someone sits behind where the judge is standing, but I can't tell if there is someone.
Yeah. And that's even another great point off of Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon only 9 points away from winning this game.
Going to go see Verona at Verona.
I mean, not seeing Verona in their visiting student section.
Absolutely. For those of you guys that are now just tuning in, Verona decided to show up and scout out whoever wins. And that was a great field. That was a great save off of Fields, sent over by Lavoie.
Dang.
And it looks like Saunders is kind of losing it a little bit with her team.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Saunders is kind of selling a little bit.
No,
she did.
I'm sorry, not selling. Carrying her team.
Recently, she's been like not the exact reason, but a reason.
Saunders.
Oh,
now it's a nice little tap over, but they're going to give that point to Oregon as they're going to call that one over the net. And it looks like the line ref is even looking at the coach, because the coach is just kind of eyeing him down right now. Number 7, Anderson, over. That's going to be Saunders, up. That was going to be sent over by number 2, Ranson, with some power. Howard to set it up. Over to Lavoie. Great block off of Lavoie.
Oh.
And they're going to give that point to Oregon as they're going to call a net violation on number 7, Haley Conley.
I thought that one was clean. The way that they normally do a little tap over that they've done before. I've seen both teams do it a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. It is now an 8-point game. Timeout.
Timeout called for Elkhorn.
You can definitely see the frustration with Elkhorn from every player and coach. Like, really?
All of the players are, I think, all the players are extremely disappointed right now. I don't think there's another word to phrase this. They're all kind of hugging each other. They're trying to smile. This is difficult for them because if they lose this set, their season's over with. Elkhorn is graduating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors, and we'll have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 returning. 7, 8 players returning next year. So they're losing 6 seniors and we'll only have 8 players returning. So they have a lot of spots to fill. They really do.
Hey, shout out to JV. JV's got a couple juniors on the team, so maybe they can come up and get the senior love.
Absolutely,
Get the varsity love. If they're not already on. Nope, wait. Oh, Maggie is on both teams. There we go.
There you go.
I think they said, never mind. But anyways, we've got Riley Anderson serving it up and over.
That's me over to Saunders. Pedersen over. Fields. Just sent over to Anderson. The lefty coming in.
Oh,
Anderson's able to keep that one in play. And Lavoie's trying to learn from her mistakes, unable to. And unfortunately, the lefty, Avery Nelson's going to send that one. Sorry, not Avery Nelson. Avery Johnson is going to send that one underneath the net instead of over it. Now we got number 23, Kyrene Little, coming in to serve. She's knocked that one over to Fields. Getting it popped up by Anderson. Heavy hit over by number 16, Avery Nelson. Oregon student section is going to stand up now.
Yeah, that was a strong hit, and nobody was there at all.
Everybody is surprised on Oregon's benches. Liza Studebaker is now coming in for Devin Howard, and she is mouth wide open.
Yeah, like
shocked on what's going on.
That was a strong hit, and no one was there to even do anything about it.
Absolutely. Pedersen. That's going to be knocked over by Ranson. Heavy hit coming down.
Speaking of heavy hits, jeez. We're going to have a dent in the court at this rate.
I wouldn't be surprised if there is already.
All right.
Strauss. I believe this is her first time playing this game. And she's coming in to clean it up.
If
Strauss
she starts
to Lavoie.
A comeback, I'd be the greatest thing ever.
Anderson.
For that team.
Sent over by Studebaker with some power. Ayla Saunders a little bit too slow. And now Strauss is coming out for Rosencrantz. And number 20, Marky Pedersen, is going to come out for number 6, Ellie Jacobson. Number 16 for Oregon now getting ready to serve Avery Nelson. Nelson to send this one over. That one would have gone out. Elkhorn decided to play it in. That's why number 7, Haley Conley, marking it down. Studebaker is going to send that one over. Underneath the net, of course.
Yes.
Now we're going to get Conley a second serve. Conley's going to send that one over to Lavoie. And it looks like number 7 for Oregon, Riley Anderson. She just put that one up too early. That's all that I noticed. So, who let the dogs out over there?
Yikes, that's a little concerning.
And now we're gonna get Anderson. Knocked that one over to the lefty. Popped up off of Conley. That one's gonna get sent over off of number 8, Rosencrantz.
Someone's gonna hit it over.
Elsner over. That one's going over to Conley. Up by Rosencrantz. Over number 2, Ranson. Howard over. Lavoie is going to send that one over the net. Over to Conley. Rosencrantz to put it up. Now it's going to go over Fields. And Elsner is going to try to sneak that one in there. Saunders is trying to slow the play down a little. And that's going to be a great point off of Elkhorn. Elkhorn needs 9.
Elkhorn is only down 5.
Yeah. Oh,
They've
yeah.
been
Sorry.
down 5 before, and they have came back. Is this going to be it? Are they going to come back? They still haven't fixed the thing. It still says
1-1.
each set is 1-1. Either way, but Oregon has won 2 sets. If they win the set, they win the game, and they meet Verona in another time that we're not aware of right now.
And Studebaker's coming at it with a heavy hit again. And there's confusion right there between Elsner and the lefty number 15, Avery Johnson.
Yeah. Time
I get
out.
it. Timeout, Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon's going to get a second right now. They're going to talk it over with their coaches, talk it over with their teammates. Elkhorn's going to do the exact same thing. Elkhorn is going to need 8 to win this.
Yeah.
They need 4 to come back in front of Oregon. And as of right now, Oregon needs 4 to win. And they just need to stay 2 ahead of Elkhorn.
Yeah. Something I've noticed about timeouts this entire game with both teams is no one has used the entire minute. It's been around the 40, 45-second mark, with it being either 19 just stuck on there and then we're just getting ready for a serve, or 15 stuck on there and then someone serving. It hasn't been the full 60 seconds, which could be utilized for, a longer breather for those who are about to jump back in there. A few more seconds to lock back in.
Giving everybody a second, super important.
Yeah.
And I'll go back to saying mentally right now for both of these teams, it's hard. Like I said earlier, this could be their last game of the season, or this could be the first of their playoff series.
Yeah, this could be the game that determines who wins state.
Yeah, for all we know, one of these teams down here on the courts could go to state. That will be sent over. Lavoie, Anderson up. Elsner is going to knock that one down to Rosencrantz. A little bit too short.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see number 4, Haley Lamont, come in for number 7, Haley Conley. We are now seeing number 7 for Oregon, Riley Anderson, and number 16, Avery Nelson, sit down for a breather as the freshmen Mamero and Andrews are now in. Andrews, serve over. Heavy serve over. Now it's going to go into the Verona volleyball section. Oregon's now 2 points away from the victory here.
2 more points.
Andrews serve this one over. Andrews is going to serve this one over to 2. Ranson's going to try and knock this one over.
Wow.
Andrews is going to come back. That one's going to put her on her butt. And
it's caught by Peterson on the bench for Elkhorn.
Yeah, that hit had some power behind it. It put Andrews on the floor. Studebaker up over to Andrews. Andrews is going to send that one over to Studebaker. Studebaker's going to go down to Rosencrantz. That one's going to be Lamont. Send that one back toward the middle. Ranson to send it over. Lavoie over. And now it's going to be Studebaker once again over. And Rosencrantz is going to come in thinking she's going to save it. But she didn't realize that Ranson was in the middle of the court there.
Oregon just needs 1 more. Devin Howard getting ready to serve.
Mrs. Nonchalant coming in to finish it off.
This might be the last serve of the game. Here we go. Devin Howard. It's up. It's over.
And that's going to be the last serve of the game. And Oregon just won.
Yep, there we go.
The regional semifinal matchup. And they just now fixed it as the game is ending. Oregon's going to win the regional semifinal matchup right now. Oregon will be seeing Verona within the next week or 2, I believe.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be soon. It's not going to be too long from now. This Saturday
in
Verona.
At Verona. Go up and support your Panthers, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said,
quickly, we need to shout out the seniors for both teams, because this is going to be the last game here, and this is the last game for the Elks all school year. This was it. So shout out to all of them. Thank you for, I don't know how long you played, but it was at least a long time. It was
absolutely
a good run for you to be able to play varsity volleyball in general, whether you're a freshman, sophomore, senior, or a junior. But thank you to all the seniors who was able to make it out here for Elkhorn. Thank you to our seniors, Oregon. Thank you for all you've done for this team. And quickly, my player of the game for Elkhorn is thinking number 23 and number 7. Haley
And?
Con-
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're going off
like,
both of them.
I've got 2 of them. They both heavily impacted the game. It felt like Elkhorn would always start coming back some more when 23 would walk in. I say 23 because I keep feeling like I'm going to mess your name up. And so I'm not going to do that to you on your last game. I'm not going to butcher your name your last game. I won't do that to you. But you definitely.
Kyrene Little.
Yeah, you definitely did great. Connell did great. That volley that the Saunders had, where she pancaked and then pancaked again and then hit it like, that'll never get old. I might rewatch that when I get home. But she did amazing. And then definitely for Oregon, I feel like all of them, like there wasn't a specific thing that any of them did wrong. It was just like overall they were just playing great as a team. It wasn't like somebody was outshining the other. It was you came in and then you destroyed. Then you came in and then you destroyed. Then you came in and you destroyed. Like they all played great together, and as that's together as a group, they're going up.
Absolutely great. Great game off of both teams. My player of the game for Elkhorn is going to be, it's honestly going to be Alice Saunders. Like the whole game. Toward the end, I think you definitely thought that she was selling a little bit. I thought the opposite. I thought she was going in there kind of saving some of her teammates' butts, and it was just lack of communication that ended up helping her more. But for Oregon, I'm gonna go with a different perspective for sure. I'm gonna go with the freshman Allie Mamero for Oregon. I understand, it's like she definitely wasn't putting up heavy high points up against the board. Yeah. Like some like Alexis Fields, Liza Studebaker, Avery Nelson were,
Like there was some names that felt like we said a lot. Like we said Avery Nelson's name
a
lot. We said Studebaker's name a lot. It felt like we were saying Fields and Andrews and Anderson's names a lot, but it felt like it was more evened out by the end of the game, like a team effort.
Absolutely, yeah. But I feel like in the end, Mamero just came together and she was a team player, and I think that's the most important thing you can get from a teammate is being a team player, not diving in. I don't know if you saw this. I saw her kind of restrain herself just for a second with a few balls that went over the net because she saw Nelson closer to it than she was, and she didn't want to dive in front of Nelson and potentially screw that up. So I feel like just being a team player for her is just absolutely amazing. Of course, overall player of the game, I'm going to go with Allie Mamero, Oregon. Just an honest to goodness team player, did her absolute best this game, and I'm super excited to go watch this game on Saturday. I don't know about you, Will, but
yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing on Saturday yet. I've asked all the time, but I just got to figure out what's going to happen, and I might see. I'm going to see if I can find it online somewhere.
Absolutely. Well, with that being said, I would like to remind you guys that this exclusive broadcast of Panther Volleyball is brought to you in part by these fine sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all of Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, working to ensure a safer, more nurturing community for young people to thrive. One Community Bank, Shackford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, J.O. Richards Prime Meats and Catering, and Wisco Industries. If you have enjoyed this and other Panther sports programs on OCA Media, please consider supporting our nonprofit organization. We rely on community support to provide this service. Donate or learn more about sponsorships at ocamedia.com or contact Paul at ocamedia.com. Thank you and good night.
Yeah.